Hello, Western New York. And you're looking at some daffodils. He's been popping up around here, around this tree for years and years. Although I have reason to believe these might be going on the decline. I mean, there's this bulb here, and there's this one right here. I don't see any others that are real big and fat, you know. I mean, maybe they're just too crowded. Who knows? Of course, these have been this way for a good number of years, you know, so it's quite possible that it's just too crowded. And maybe they need to be split up. You know? Well, let's see what else we got. I mean, let's take a look at my roses. I mean, not my roses. Although, my mom's roses are doing nice. That I can tell. I mean, I don't see any budding on them yet. But, you know, next few weeks, that'll tell. And you've been having on and off rain, you know. Well, this is doing fairly well. You know, I mean, it's good size. I mean, the buds are swelling and that sort of stuff. For a moment, I didn't even know that plant would make it through the winter. Well, for a while, I didn't even know that plant would make it through the winter. It's doing pretty well, too. I mean, sometimes it's a day-by-day thing, you know. One day you see absolutely nothing, and then the next day it's like, wait a minute, I wasn't there yesterday. You know? I mean, kind of proves I'm doing something right. Exactly what, I do not know. But, well, you take a look. You do what you can with what you know. And you learn as you go along. You know, you figure out what mistakes you've done and you work to fix them. I sort of hope these roses are good, you know. I mean, can't really tell. I mean, and well, there's that one. You know, for a moment I thought that one rotted. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, but that does happen on occasion. But sometimes, you know, you do something that turns out right, and then you get surprised by the results. Like, I mean, I got with these red currants, I got reasonably good results. I mean, okay, this one doesn't look like it's doing anything at the moment, but some of these others are doing pretty good. You know? Although, at some point I might have to do a little bit of moving with some of them, or give them to somebody else. I mean, you know, I cut them from these two right here. Yeah, as for these roots, I mean, it's doing pretty good. I mean, I can't complain too much with the results I've gotten so far. And I believe you just might have heard my brother's voice. I mean, and funny enough, this one here's a slightly broken piece, and yet it's still got some green. Might end up having to cut that part off, you know. You know, some of them looks kind of. Yeah. Well, kind of had to use my teeth a little bit to break it, but well, I got some green on the inside, so I guess if you really wanted to, you could probably root that. But I got enough that it's like, that'd be overkill. I mean, I got 1, 2. I got plenty. So I'm in no big hurry for gooseberry plants. I mean, fact is, well, I'm gonna leave that for now. I mean, might end up clipping it later. Same as some of these other ones, you know, they look a little wimpier. You know, cut them out so that way the, you know, the better ones will get them than the water and whatnot. This only has this one here, you know, had some really elongated canes that I cut off, so that's why it's such an odd shape. You know, it's just essentially the first main, you know. And this one, you know, it's got a couple of them low-hanging shoots that I may clip off. You know. I'm not quite sure about my new gooseberries. You know, they've experienced some. We had a snow, as I showed you, and of course we've also had plenty of rain. I mean, and that one, and these ones weren't all that great to begin with. And as you can see down here, you know, the little parts that were green were not the greatest, but you know. On the other hand, these plants are tough, you know. I mean, for all I know, I'll be surprised, you know. I mean, next week I'll be going, oh, by the way, look what came back. Or something to that effect. I don't see anything going on with the grapes. But that just might be due to inexperience. I mean, yeah, I mean, it might be. I mean, some of these, but I mean, that might be that looks like it might be swelling a little bit. I mean, might be a few of them. Ugh. Like I said, I mean, so who knows? I mean, like I've mentioned, I don't know a thing about these. I mean, I may be, you know, I might be looking at a sign that these things are doing okay, and not knowing what I'm looking at. That being said, me and my little brother are at some point over the weekend going to have to remove these boards if I'm going to put up any more grapes. Well, nothing going on with the roses that I can tell, but it's sun setting, you know. I mean, but that being said, take a look at these. I mean, these things are putting out their leaves, you know. Yeah, nothing so far on my miniature roses that. Well, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. And these are doing pretty good. I mean, well, my yellow, seems my yellow raspberries are doing okay. I mean, granted, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more checking on them. Oh, and look right here. That's my black raspberry. So basically, yellow, red, and black raspberries are all coming back, which is always nice to see. My mom had to toss out her one bird feeder, which means probably gonna have to grab it by another one at some point. You know. Let's see here. Let's take a look at our flowers right in here. Okay, some of the daffodils are showing some nice, you know, next few days, gonna be looking at some good, nice looking flowers popping up, you know, which will be quite beautiful. Yeah, move Paris. That being said, over on the other side, I think I'm gonna plant some gladiolas for my mom, you know. You know, those tall flowers with a whole lot of, you know, I mean, I've been noticing a few different color varieties, you know, and oh, my mom's plants are doing good over here, some of them. And that reminds me, I guess in a way I'm kind of going back and forth a little bit. Well, got some good possibles coming with all the daffodils on that we planted. Well, maybe it's getting a little late, so might end up doing this one a little bit quickly. Well, with Easter coming up, wow, that heard something. It was just my boot scraping on the grass. Well, let's see here. Still got this Chevelle stuff. I'm going to be dealing with that for forever. But hopefully not in as well, I'm still going to have to dig that up right there along with a bunch of others. But so far, might have to trim the black stuff off of this, you know, if that's the winter kill or whatever. And you're hearing some frogs chirping. Let's see here. Some of the wild raspberries, as you can see here, they're greening up. You know, they're doing nice. Wild blackberry right here. It's doing nice. Don't see anything new popping up, which would make things even better. You know? But I suppose that's something that's going to happen in time, you know? But as you can see, a good number of my black raspberries are, you know, coming along. The only thing is, I might have to move some of them over to my aunt's place, because I plan on putting in some more varieties of blackberry and raspberry, you know. That way I have the rootstock in here. But as you can see, these are doing quite nice. I mean, I got some new growth up right along in here. You know, coming back on the vines. There's also some new ones growing up. You know, like this right here. That one right there. Some of these little stuff down in here. Not to mention you know, these. Well, I don't really see anything popping off the blackberries, but the one blackberry over in the other section, I probably should have lingered a little bit on that one, but it was coming back nicely. Got some new growth down in here. Say nothing about the heritage. Oops, it's also got some green coming up on here. My jewel and bristle, they're doing okay. Same thing with the fall golds. Not really sure about these yet. I mean, they didn't exactly lose all their leaves and all that, so, you know, I'll probably figure that one out in the next couple of weeks. Well, this is Western New York. Subscribe if you like this. Comment. Hit the little like button. Tell me what you think of this, okay? Well, listen to those lovely sounds. Goodbye.